Emerson Palmieri open to Chelsea exit as he targets more playing time. Emerson Palmieri has told Thomas Tuchel that he is open to leaving Chelsea in order to secure more playing time. The 27-year-old joined Chelsea in 2018 but has been unable to secure a regular role in the team since moving to Stamford Bridge. Emerson, who was part of Italy's squad which won Euro 2020 earlier this summer, was brought on as a late substitute in Chelsea's first Premier League game of the season against Crystal Palace on Saturday. But the defender is keen to get more minutes on the pitch and has suggested that the prospect of joining Napoli is still a possibility before the end of the window. "I know it's not easy, but I'm hungry to play. I want to play, I know I can be on the field, I've already tasted it. So, I will do everything to be on the pitch," Emerson said in an interview with ESPN Brazil. "Of course I still have 2 more years on my contract with Chelsea, who are a big club. I've already proved that I can play here, but at the same time I want to be on the field. I want to play, I want to feel important, like I already felt. I want to have the same feeling I felt when I scored the goal against Atletico Madrid, to have the same feeling when I won the Euro. I'm really going to choose the best option. If it's to stay at Chelsea, if it happens to Napoli or another team. I still have another 25 days, practically, to think about to be able to choose the best place, right? Where they really want me happy, and where I'm going to choose. Because I'm 27 years old today, so I'm at an age where I believe I'm at the top of my maturing age, as a player, like everything else. So after everything now that I've been through, having won the Euro, having participated in the Champions League, I want to play, I want to feel important, and that's what I'm going to look for this month." Romelu Lukaku, happy to face Arsenal in second Chelsea debut. Chelsea record signing Romelu Lukaku insists he is happy at the prospect of facing Arsenal in his second Blues debut. Lukaku missed Chelsea's opening Premier League victory over Crystal Palace on Saturday as he was still quarantining following his £97.5 million transfer move from Inter Milan. The Belgium striker, who scored 30 goals last season to help fire Inter to the Serie A title, will begin training with his new teammates this week and wants to be involved on Sunday when Chelsea travel across London to face Arsenal. While Chelsea began their 2021-22 campaign with an impressive 3-0 win over Palace, Arsenal were beaten 2-0 by Premier League new boys Brentford. "I'm ready, so it's just about getting into the team and trying to prove myself to the coaches that if I'm needed, I can play," Lukaku told Chelsea's official website. "We all have to compete throughout the week to earn our starting spot. For me it's going to be a new fight, but we're all fighting for one cause, to make sure that Chelsea win. I'll make sure that in training I give 100% every day and make sure that I'm ready for each game. I'm happy the first one is a big game away at Arsenal, so hopefully we can prepare ourselves well and get a good result." Lukaku thrived in Italy but hopes he can transfer his form back to the Premier League and says he has evolved since spending 3 years at Chelsea earlier in his career. The Belgium striker said, "Italy is tactically and technically a better league, but here in England, it's all about the intensity. That's what makes the difference, but it's no problem for me because I've been here for 8 years and I know what it's all about. It's not like I'm a new player coming in and not quite knowing what to expect. I know the league, I've scored a fair amount of goals here, but the past is the past and now we have to look forward. I'm a new version of that player from before. I've evolved and the team that I'm joining is a very strong team, so now we just have to prove it on the pitch by challenging for the Premier League." Why Chelsea striker Tammy Abraham turned down Barcelona to join Jose Mourinho's Roma. Outgoing Chelsea striker Tammy Abraham has turned down the chance to join Barcelona as he has been won over by Roma boss Jose Mourinho and club general manager Thiago Pinto. Abraham, who scored 30 goals in 82 appearances for Chelsea, is currently in Italy to complete his £34 million move to Roma. The England international has been at Stamford Bridge since the age of 7 but was frozen out by Thomas Tuchel last season, and Chelsea recently completed a club record deal for striker Romelu Lukaku. A number of clubs expressed interest in signing Abraham, including Premier League rivals Arsenal, but he is now on the verge of joining Italian club Roma. Sky Sports say Barcelona made a shock move to sign Abraham ahead of Roma this week, with manager Ronald Koeman even calling the 23-year-old in an attempt to convince him to join the Spanish Giants. But it is claimed Abraham had already spoken to Roma boss Mourinho and been sold on the idea of moving to the club in a meeting with general manager Pinto. Abraham's impending move to Roma is believed to include a buyback clause set at £68 million, but that cannot be triggered until he has spent 2 seasons at the Serie A outfit. West Ham scrap Kurt Zouma transfer after Chelsea defender asks Hammers to double wages to £120,000 a week. The Hammers had reopened talks over a £20 million move for the Chelsea defender, 26, who is free to leave. But with Zouma wanting £120,000 a week, West Ham have refused to meet those terms as it would blow apart their wage structure. Zouma, on around £65,000 a week at Chelsea, initially claimed he did not want to move to the EastEnders, but later insisted he would be open to a transfer. The Irons are also in a contract deadlock with defender Vladimir Koufal. They have offered the Czech, who turns 29 on Sunday, an extension to his current deal which has 2 years to run. But incredibly for one of last season's top performers, the wages on offer are the same, apart from an increase in bonuses.